What's going on, guys? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs, and we're going to be making a video about discharge. To do a discharge is best if you use like a 110 or a 156. It's not set in stones, right? But you will get better results. Again, I got two screens right here, and I usually work in the regular light. I don't use a yellow light. So one of the designs I'm going to be making is this one. I'm from Waco, Texas, so this is going to be one of the ones. I'm going to make this one, just for me. So let me tilt this camera down so you can see what I'm doing. And excuse the mess that I got over here. I've been moving some stuff around. Okay. So it's pretty late today. Let me see. So there's one screen. Move it over. And this is for a customer. This is for a good client of mine. And we're going to do this one. Let me see. So it's going to be sitting somewhere like so. Right here. So I'll be sitting it like this. Actually, a little higher. So it's going to be, no, it's backwards. Oops. There you go. It's about right there. So when the print is done, it's gonna sit, slanted right here. And this one right here is just gonna, I'm just gonna make some shirts for me. So let me take you over to the exposure unit, and we're gonna burn these screens. For those of you that haven't seen my channel, I work out of my house. So that's why you see all this stuff in the way. So I usually put a piece of foam in the back of the screen, so it'll squeeze it a little more. I'm gonna turn the vacuum on, and this one's gonna expose for about 45 seconds. Okay, so that's done burning. Let's go over to the, let me get them out. So that's done burning. We'll take it over to the washout booth. Okay, so here we are at the washout booth. Okay, so for the ink, I'm gonna mix this D-base, and what that is just CCI. The D stands for discharge, and obviously base, that's what that is. So make sure you read the instructions on how to use this stuff. So I'm just gonna use just a little bit of base. Okay, so again, the base alone has enough color for me to do the discharge or the vintage look. And I don't want a lot. And also I can use some white ink. Like if I wanted it to be a little brighter, I can put some. Remember, discharge is water based, so I can put some white just to kind of make it a little brighter, right? But I'm not gonna use a lot, like literally, like that much, and that's actually a lot. Okay, so some of you. I know last time I made a video about discharge, some of you actually were asking, why do you do that? When we have like Plastisol whites and water based. Well, this one just gives it a different, it's not only a different look, this one you can literally, you cannot feel it, because it's like a bleaching, it's like bleaching the garment and adding the little bit of white that I put in there. That's what it's gonna do. So okay, so this right here alone will not work. It's gonna come off. So in order for it to work, we have to add an activator, and that's the D powder by CCI. So there's a lot of powders out there. There's a lot of activators. You don't have to use CCI. You can use whatever you want. Whew. And this stuff smells really bad. That's what that looks like. And again, make sure you read the instructions. This one is about 5%. So I'm not going to put a lot of it because it's just a little bit. Again, make sure you use the scale. So this is what time it is on a Wednesday. And make sure you use your instructions and make sure you use the scale, okay, when you're mixing this stuff. Again, you don't want to be smelling this. It smells really bad. And it tastes really bad. So that powder that you saw me put in there, that's the actual activator. And you want to mix it real good. So I'm using a 195 mesh or a 195 screen, and if I was to use like a 110 or even a 156, that would have worked better, but I don't want a high deposit of ink in there, so 195 will do just fine. So once you mix the stuff in there, you know, give it at least 5 minutes so it'll do its magic. Let me cover this stuff up. And just so you know, Discharge is only good for about 8 hours. After that, you have to throw it away. So that's why you only see me mixing just a little bit. This is good enough for about, I don't know, maybe about 6 shirts, but I'm only making 2. Just keep in mind that whatever you don't use, it has to go in the trash. There you go, my screens are prepped. They're ready to go. Let's go head on over to the screen press and go ahead and try this out. Okay, so I'm only making 1 shirt. There's no need for a lot of ink. So this is the shirt that I'm gonna be trying it on. This is just a regular Gildan 5000. Okay, so if you've never done Discharge before, when you print it, the Discharge, it actually, and I'm telling you because when you see it, it's actually going to look kind of clear. Well, the Discharge or the reaction actually happens inside of the conveyor dryer. So since this is water based, I'm going to flood it. And let me show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. Again, there's like, you can't hardly see anything. But once we throw it in the dryer, the reaction is actually happening inside the dryer. So I'm going to take the camera on the other side so you can see when it comes out. See the reaction? See how it changed colors, but over here it's still red? That means that it's not completely cured. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so this is what they look like. You know, it's like that. And this red one. This the Waco one. I did a gray one, but I forgot to invert this. That's why it looks like that. Made a pink one. a light blue one, purple, neon blue, another baby blue one, yellow one, and the very first one that you guys saw me doing. So it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go throw this in the washer and I'll finish the video tomorrow. That way you can see when they come out. Obviously you can't feel them, but right now they feel just a little bit rough, not like plastisol, but they feel like water based. But once I wash them, you won't be able to tell the difference from the shirt to where the print area is. So alright guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna throw this in the washer in the morning. I'll finish the video. I'll let you know what they look like. I will see you in the morning. Hey guys, so we're back, right? I already washed the shirts. This is obviously another day. Today's Thursday. Because yesterday I washed the shirts, right? So I did different colors. That way you guys can see the reaction of Discharge. Because even though you mix it in white, you're not really gonna get the white, or whatever color you mix it in, you'll get the color, right? But it's not gonna be exactly the same color on all the different shirts. So that's why I made several different colors. And the one that I did for Waco, this one, like for example this one, I should have put a different dye on it because you can't hardly see it. This one I should have done it like a, I don't know, some burgundy or black or something like that, maybe navy blue, so it'll show up more. The one I did in white, it doesn't really show up really that good because my halftones didn't work. Anyways, but the other one I did for the customer, that one looks really good, and let me show you what it looks like. I'm gonna take the camera off so you can see the hot pink, right? And that's what it looks like. Okay, so again, some of you will say, well, why do you do Discharge? This right here, you cannot feel it at all. I mean, you hear that? That's just a shirt. So imagine if you're doing Discharge, imagine if you were to bleach the shirt, but to have the control, so it won't be bleeding through the garment. It'll just stay wherever you want it to. That's what Discharge is. So that's what I'm saying. If it was bleach, you know, you couldn't do that and have those nice lines. Let me see if it'll focus. So you won't be able to have those nice lines, you know, and this is Discharge. So that's the pink one. And this one right here, I really like it. This one right here, I really like. This one right here is 50-50, 50% polyester, 50% cotton. Honestly, this is the one that looks the best. I didn't think it was going to look that good. So this is the baby blue. Or it's actually Carolina blue. That one looks okay. And this color, I can't remember the name of the color, but this is like a tri-blend. And see, it looks very nice. Again, I was going for like a sort of like a vintage look. It's darker than what I needed it to be. And you know what I was saying, that you're not going to get the same color all the time. If you notice that one from this one right here, see how brighter this one is versus that one? That's just how Discharge is. So, and then you'll see the purple one. Here's the red, antique red. The yellow one. This purple one, if you notice, I don't know if you can see it on video. Yeah, you can. See that right there? That's like a stain. It almost looks like if it was stained. Well, that's the Discharge. That's how it works. So, just so you know, you're not going to get the same color. And there's the one that I did. I mean, what I was looking for to have like a vintage look, it is there. That's exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. The only thing is that when I did the halftones, I I think I forgot to reverse this, so it'll show up differently, and it looks really bad. But again, you know, the color and what I was going for, what I was looking for is there. That's what I was looking for. It's just kind of sucks that I didn't get the... Well, I know some of you are going to be like, why do you even do discharge? Well, again, you know, it's something that it's kind of cool, especially if you do some vintage look to it. I know this is not vintage, but if you were to put some either some cracks or some vintage, again, some vintage look to it, it'll look really good, especially when you cannot feel, I mean, you can't feel anything, literally nothing. That's the reason why we do it, just to create something different. I'm gonna continue with this shirts actually, because I gotta do the back and I have to do the front, and I'm gonna do this side. So, but that video, I'm gonna do it in Spanish, because somebody asked me if I can do a discharge video in Spanish. So that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of the shirt. It's gonna be done in discharge, but it's gonna be in Spanish. So thank you for watching, guys. One thing before I go: discharge, you have to wash it before you wear it. So either you wash it before you give it to the customer or the clients, or you let them know that they have to wash it, because discharge has a very distinct smell to it, and you don't want that. You know, you don't want the customer to be smelling that, if you know, for a whole day if they're gonna wear it for a special event. So again, make sure they wash the garments before they wear them. So again, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure you share this video, and thank you for watching. Once again, catch you on the next one. Thank you. See you later.